Hey everyone, thanks for joining us on Play Games. My name is Lance, and today I look at a brand new campaign coming to Kickstarter from Juegorama. This is Creatures and Monsters. This is going to feature 3 brand new monsters from them, and 2 new Dungeons & Dragons modules that will work with Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. With this campaign, it's going to have a 190mm dragon, a night beast, and 3 worms that are going to be compatible with both of these different modules, and you can also use them in your games, whether it's for role-playing games or board games or whichever game, or if you're just a painter and you'd like to paint up some really cool miniatures. Each one of these is going to be cast in a special formula of resin that has some flexibility and is not as brittle as normal resin is. So in this video, I'm going to show you some of the different miniatures. Unfortunately, due to the circumstances in the world right now, getting shipments and prototypes and all that is very difficult, so I won't have anything to actually show you as far as that's concerned, but I did work with them in a previous campaign for a board game called Path of Adventures, and I have the miniatures from that, so I can show you the detail at least from those, and also those are actually going to be available right now on their website, so if you're interested in picking up any of those, you can do that and get them ready for the campaign once you get the modules in. As each one of these modules is going to be geared towards different levels of characters. The first one is going to be geared towards levels 2 and 3, and the second one is going to be geared more towards the higher level characters around 8. And with both of these, they're going to come with 5 pre-generated heroes that are going to be compatible with these campaigns. So if you're a dungeon master and you just want to jump in, you don't want to have to worry about teaching your players how to create characters, or if it's a newer group that doesn't know how to do it or doesn't have time to do it, you have some pre-generated characters you can play, and you can pick up the models for them as well through their website, and I'll have a link to in the description below for that. So as always, if you find these videos helpful, if you like what I do, please consider that like button, subscribe to my channel, as it really does make a big difference, helps me to continue to grow and produce these videos. If you stay up to date on my videos, also consider ringing that bell so you get notifications anytime I release new content. So let's head to the table, and I'll show you what this one's all about. The first model I have is the Dwarf, and you could use him as a cleric or dwarf warrior or adventurer. And as you can see, there's some really great detail with this. The next model is a sorceress. And look at the detail in the cape. Even that really small staff's got some really nice details to it. Then I have the Human Barbarian, and man, he kind of reminds me of He-Man. He's a pretty cool model, though. He's got some really nice detail with that shield and sword. Love the long hair. We have an elven warrior. Finesse fighter. And the last hero is an orc or half-orc, however you want to play him. And looks like he is a fighter or a rogue. He's got a pair of swords there. I also want to go over the miniatures themselves, as I know a lot of people out there are painters and modelers, and these are really nice resin mixed miniatures. As you can see, these are really flexible, and it doesn't show any signs of wearing that you would normally see with bending of plastic, and that you do it a couple times and it would snap off. And they have a good finish to them as well that I think will take paint very well. I haven't tried any painting yet on these, but from what I can tell in my experience with models is that these will probably paint up really nicely. And each one of the adventure books is going to be a soft cover with around 25 to 30 full color pages in it, which is going to round out to about 4 to 5 game sessions. But this is also going to be up to the game master depending upon how he or she wants to run their game. And each one of these books is going to have beautiful illustrations by Martise Wilma, and it will have maps and dungeons for each adventure. Each one of the miniatures that's included in this campaign will also be used in these adventures, which are the Dragon, Worm, and Night Beasts, and each one of them will have their own attributes in the 5th edition D&D system as well. The first book, Juegorama's Seal, is created by Michael Gonzalez, and this is designed for characters that are levels 2 and 3. So in this book, this is centered around the town of Kilward that is getting ready for their yearly festive worm hunt. Your characters are going to be going into this town trying to make some quick money, and they also get the interest of a local patron that is looking for their skills. During the competition, a dark and dangerous secret returns from a forgotten era, and to avoid disaster, the characters must participate in a crazy race if they want to stop the rising darkness. Will your team be up for the challenge and be able to find out what these secrets are in time to save this town? The second book is Misfortune Hill, and this is designed by David Mandereau, and it is designed for level 8 characters and up. With this book, the region of the Four Winds is a place of passage for many weary travelers in need of rest on the road. But the situation here is far from normal, and the adventurers will soon discover that the people of the Four Winds live with a presence that rules the land, and pulling that thread can prove more than what they bargained for. Will the heroes put an end to the curse of Misfortune Hill? Well, I hope this video helped you decide whether or not you want to back this Kickstarter campaign. As always, if you have any questions or comments, leave those in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer them. If you found this video helpful, if you like what I do, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to my channel, as it really does make a big difference. It helps me to continue to grow and produce these videos. And thank you for taking the time to watch my videos and leave me feedback on them. I do appreciate it, and I take into account everything you say to make the best possible videos. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.